a little bit of disconnection or issues. We are on a wireless connection here in Kuala Lumpur, but I'm here with a great group of people, and we're right downtown in Kuala Lumpur here, very close to the Petronas Towers. And nice to see you, Simon, and Brian, and Jordan, Bruce, Benty, George. Yeah, good to see you all. So we're going to be looking at a variety of things today, actually. We've got a lot of TradeGuider users here in Kuala Lumpur and some people that don't use TradeGuider. So I'm going to be doing a little bit of the basics today. We'll take a look at some Malaysian stocks. But remember, it's very important. I know a lot of you, in fact, where are you in the world? If you could just type in at the moment. We've got a lot of VSA Club members. Where are you in the world at the moment? Let's see where you are listening in from as we get started here. So just type in where you are in the world. Okay, so we can see we've got the USA, obviously, Louisiana, Arizona, Canada. Poe is in New Zealand. I know you, Poe. Tennessee. Okay, so you've got a whole mixture there. Great. All right, good. Okay, well, look, hopefully this, keep your fingers crossed. Let's hope this wireless connection works. And Harold's in California. Hello, Harold. Welcome. Good to see you. I recognise a lot of new names here as well, so good stuff. All right, Martin and Bill, when you're ready, I'm ready to get going. Just say hello to them. I'll get the ball. Well, actually, no, I think you should get the ball starting, actually, because that'd be good. So what we're going to do, let me get the recording going. I'm going to introduce you to futures broker Martin Wong, who's a VSA expert. He's one of our resellers here in Kuala Lumpur. We're going to be working closely with Martin over the next, and Bill, who you'll meet shortly, over the next few years, developing into the China region, Vietnam, Hong Kong, and we've got lots of things going on in those regions, so that's quite exciting for the company. I've got fund manager Bill Wermine with me, and we were looking, I think, Richard, have you just logged in, because there's an We're going to talk about trend trade. Now, Bill's trade here was very aggressive. It's a good trade. Hello, Jimmy. We see here that we've got climatic action on that bar. Now the key here, how I trade this is slightly different, and I'll show you what I do. I put a line on the top bar up here. This is less risky. I wait for the market to churn. Now I would not be surprised to see this market go sideways now while they test that supply. Because remember, when you have very high volume like that, ultra high, there are sellers and buyers fighting it out. The sellers are the herd, panicking, because they've just seen on the news that Bank of America, JP Morgan, are all in trouble again, just like they were in 2008. But of course we know that Goldman Sachs were in terrible trouble. The government were taking them over. Their stock price rallied 416%. If you'd been like Warren Buffett and bought low, because professional money did. But the media will never tell you that. As I'm going to show you over the next 3 days, the media actually wrong foot you. And it's done deliberately, believe it or not, and they're not lying. A good example, the one I'm going to talk about Sunday, is British Petroleum. Now, I recommended when I spoke at MIT in Boston that was a buy, but everybody in the audience thought I was mad, because the day I'd said it, they failed to cap the well. We heard that Libya were going to take them over. I mean, it was all on the news. And yet, that's what I saw. I call this a Yao Ming bar. Why? Because if you imagine, I live in Chicago, okay? Now let's imagine that I'm walking down Michigan Avenue, beautiful place in Chicago, and an alien lands next to me, okay? And he gets out and he says, Gavin, how tall are you? Because he happened to know my name. So he said, how tall are you? And I said, I'm 6'2". And he looks at me and he said, I don't know, tell you what you're talking about. I said, Bill, do you want to stand up? Come and stand next to me. So I get my friend Bill. I said, well, Bill's a little bit shorter than me. He's maybe 5'8". Okay? And if I brought my friend who's a jockey, rides a horse, he's 4'9". But then, if I get my friend, the basketball player who plays for the Houston Astros, Yao Ming, he's 7'6". He hit the ceiling. So he's a good player, Chinese player, brilliant player, one of the best in the league. If you see Yao Ming on your chart, 7'6", someone's sending you a telegram, aren't they? The professional money is saying we're active. We are incredibly active. And if we're active, so should you be. Because ultimately, when you see these types of bars, as you see here, this Yao Ming type bar, the news will be bad if you're going to buy. The news has to be bad. And at the top of the market, the news will be good, as I'm going to show you tomorrow. And when the news is good, the professionals are going to sell back to you, because you don't buy market tops at all. You buy market bottoms, as we're going to show you tomorrow. So let's go and have a